Those who knew and worked with Bishop Gerber understand that he always tried to listen to the Lord, especially when it came to leading the diocese and making decisions. It was very important for Bishop to hold himself in readiness to detect that voice.
He said, sometimes the Lord will come to you so clearly and so powerfully that there's no room for doubt. This is what you need to do. This is the way you need to go. Certainly with the Lord's Diner, that's the way it came to him. It came in a flash, it came clear. There was no question in his mind what he needed to do about that. And then he had to put it all together.
He did so first by listening. The Lord's Diner came to him from God when Bishop Gerber was living at the Cathedral, specifically when Bishop spent time in what he calls his favorite place, the Cathedral parking lot.
He goes in the parking lot. I met people coming to Mass, but most of all, I met the homeless, the hungry, and I learned so much from them, and I saw the face of Christ in a whole different way, and that out of this experience grew the Lord's Diner.
When Bishop Gerber clearly saw the need, he helped make the diner happen, inspiring local architects, builders, and others of all faiths to provide goods and services at little or no costs. He also visited with the disadvantaged to make sure the new center would meet their needs.
Neighborhood policeman and I did an early 5 o'clock in the morning visit of all the homeless that we could find and asked them about the Lord's Diner and what it would mean. So we refined this to make sure we didn't duplicate services to a hot evening meal every night of the year.
In 2017, the Lord's Diner served an average of 2,500 meals nightly at 2 dining facilities and 3 food trucks.
And doing so with respect, and all they had to do was sign in, whether it was an X or whatever. And that's how we kept track of the numbers. But what is so interesting, that can only be of God, is we have 6,000 volunteers, food handling certified, and we've never gone out and recruited anyone. There are people who come from McPherson down just to serve.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're good?
The marvel is that everyone leaves the Lord's Diner grateful. The volunteers grateful that they had the chance to serve, and the guests grateful that they received food for themselves and their children.
I volunteer here 3 times a week, and so I get to know a lot of the people who are here. And quite honestly, you know, some of them are very, very pleasant, and it's fun to say hi to them and get a little bit of camaraderie going with them.
And as Bruce and other volunteers get to know the patrons, they understand just what the Lord's Diner means to them.
Means everything. I was sitting here one night talking to a lady. She asked me, how long has the Lord's Diner been in service? And I said, well, 15 years. And she looked at me and she says, you mean I've been coming here for 15 years every night to get a meal? And I thought that was pretty amazing.